Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 11th of December. Finance Minister Nicola Willis is promising success for railways, with a new minister in charge. That was part of her announcement today, saying the government will set up a company to procure 2 new Cook Strait ferries to start sailing in 2029. They'll be rail capable, but not fully rail enabled. They're smaller vessels than replacement ferries earlier contracted for, which were axed nearly a year ago for cost reasons. Willis won't say yet what they will cost, but she's confident the new plans for Cook Strait will go well.
So long as Minister Winston Peters is the Minister for Rail, the trains are in good hands.
And Infrastructure New Zealand Chief Executive Nick Leggett says the government doesn't want to write cheques the country can't cash. He says people want ferries safeguarded.
The challenge they will have is the same challenge that New Zealand as a small country has with much of its infrastructure and what it needs to get built. Can they get a competitive price?
And the Green Party's Julianne Genter says the government's now costing taxpayers more. She says she's heard breaking the earlier ferry contract with a South Korean shipyard will cost well over $300 million.
It is incredibly embarrassing. Nicola Willis will bear the responsibility of this catastrophic decision for the rest of her political career.
A person's been found dead inside a house in Christchurch's Hornby, which went up in flames early this afternoon. Cordons are up on Dixon Crescent, with crews still extinguishing flames. Meanwhile, police say a person has died in hospital after falling into a coal range at a home in Renwick yesterday in Marlborough. And in Canterbury, Fire and Emergency say a vegetation fire has reignited west of Christchurch at Kerwee. Crews say the uncontained blaze is currently 200 by 100 metres in size. Helicopters and tankers are on their way. And more firefighters are also returning to a fire ground at Lake Pearson, with reports of flare-ups in 2 different areas. Extra appliances and helicopters are assisting crews already dealing with hotspots. The blaze began last week. It's already burned through almost 1,000 hectares of scrub. More details as police hunt a homicide suspect after a man died with gunshot wounds in Wellington's Lower Hutt yesterday. He was found critically injured on 997 Street about 3 p.m. Police are looking for a man of about 30 years of age, large build and with full facial tattoos. They believe he had help and fled in a black 2008 Mercedes saloon. Detective Inspector John Vanderhervel has a message for the suspect.
Make yourself known. Come and see us, sooner the better, and help us understand what's occurred.
To sport. And former Wallaby James O'Connor is adjusting to the pace and style of the Kiwi game in the early throes of Super Rugby pre-season at the Crusaders. A lengthy stint on the sidelines looms for Breakers centre Dane Pino. Scans have confirmed a serious knee injury. Kiwi Tai Wynyard was signed by the club last week as injury cover. And the Milwaukee Bucks have advanced to the Eastern Conference semi-finals of the NBA Cup, edging the Orlando Magic 114-109 in the quarter-finals in Wisconsin. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.